my name is Varies and welcome back to my channel. I am your lovely host, Subulele Hamza, and welcome to another video. So, from the title of today's video, you already know we're spending another couple of days together. Today is... Child, I don't know what today is, but I know that I have an exciting unboxing that I want to do with you guys. Ta-da! So, was there a book sale at the library today? Yes. Did I have money to partake in the book sale today at the library? No. Did I go anyway? Yes. Did I end up buying not one, not two, not three, not four, not five?
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this.
But 9 books. Did I overreact by buying 9 books? Debatable. Debatable. Okay. It depends on what you consider as overreacting. I was at the library yesterday with a colleague of mine to return a book that I was reading, and I noticed that there was a table decked and they were having another book sale. So I couldn't at that particular time go through what they were having on the table, but I decided that the next day during my lunch break I was going to go, and that's exactly what I did today. And I came back with 9 books. Okay, super excited. 9. Okay, listen, this is let's not. First book is by Virginia Andrews, and the book is called Web of Dreams. It's a family saga, family drama, family history affecting the current future type of trope going on there. Very interested to hear what's tea. Okay, next up we've got the title itself, or not really the title, but the cover of the book really kind of like intrigued me. And this is a book by Victoria Holt. It's called Daughter of Deceit. This one line is the reason why I bought this book. It's called Enjoyable as a Box of Forbidden Chocolates. I said, you know what? I'm taking you home, girl. I'm taking you home. Okay. Now, I am not one to buy thrillers or to go to the library and look for thriller books, but when they are on sale, I definitely do buy them. And today we've got a book by Tom Kane. It looks like this, and it is called The Survivor. It's basically giving kind of like, what is that movie by what's his name? Die Hard. It's giving Die Hard vibes, you know, kind of like, you know, they're taking my family, they held my family captive, and I have to come and, you know, shoot everybody, and it's giving those kind of, it's giving action. So I'm actually quite interested in reading it. And next up, I'm very excited to read this. Okay, this is a book by Neam Green, and it is called Confessions of a Demented Housewife. This, I can tell you now for free that this is going to be the book that I'm going to read first out of the pile of 9 books. This is going to be number 1. I am so excited. I'm very excited. Now, we all know the series about Bridget Jones, and I've always seen it. As someone who loves to watch romantic dramas, romantic comedies, I've always seen the series about Bridget Jones. And for me, honestly, the show itself or the movies, they seem so awkward and weird, and just, it doesn't look like something wholesome or something that I'd actually want to watch. But Bridget Jones was created from a book. And most of the time, I feel not all directors or movie makers get it right when they translate a story from a book to a movie or a series. They don't always get it right, and sometimes they miss the details, and the story can kind of feel like it doesn't truly encapsulate what the actual author wanted to tell us with the story itself. So I thought, let me give it the benefit of the doubt and read the book. Perhaps the book might appeal to me more than what the actual movie does. So yeah, I picked up Helen Fielding, who wrote Bridget Jones. I think this is the second book in the 3-part series of Bridget Jones. Quite excited to read this. I love the wallpaper. I think it's absolutely stunning. Next up, we've got a book that kind of pulled me in just by looking at the front page. They say never judge a book by its cover, but I literally took this book because of the cover. I don't know if you guys can see it clearly, but I feel like it's so gorgeous. This is Awakened, a House of Night novels by PC Cast and Kristen Cast. I feel like it's just so and then the next book I got, you guys know how I feel about periodic dramas. If I see and it looks like a periodic drama, I might just end up taking it home. Okay, I'm not even gonna hold you. I ain't even gonna hold you, baby. I ain't even gonna hold you. This is a book by Elizabeth Chadwick. It's called Lady of the English: Beauty, Power, Duty, and Desire. Gorgeous. The next book I got also was very much attracted by the front page of the book. It looks like this. Tell me this is not saying come. This is come to me. Come to me. Gorgeous. This is Assassin's Creed, The Heresy by Christy Golden. Family politics, family history, all of that good stuff. Excuse me. Very excited to dig into this as well. And the last book that I picked up is quite an interesting book that I'm also very excited to actually read. It looks like this. The book is called Miss Kwakwa by Stephen Sim. The reason I took this book is because there is a comment from a very famous director, and it says, "They say the beautiful ones are not yet born. I say not only has she been born, she is damn funny," by Akin Omotosa, producer and director of God is African. Akin Omotosa. Of course I'm going to read it. Akin Omotosa commented on it. Darling. So this is very, very interesting. From the synopsis that I read, apart from obviously Akin Omotosa's comment was the cherry on top, but I read the synopsis and I was like, okay, you're looking like you're sounding like you want me to pick you up and have a read. So I was like, okay, darling, say less.
God have mercy upon us.
And then I saw the front page that Akin Omotosa had commented. I said, say less. Say less. But definitely the first book that is going to be read from the 9-book pile is Confessions of a Demented Housewife. I'm telling you now, I'm going to be in love. I just know. I just know this is going to be funny, witty, and definitely one to make mothers smile a woman's way. I love witty humor. That's why I watched Schitt's Creek, because I love witty humor. And if you love witty humor, I definitely recommend the series Schitt's Creek, but it's actually said as Schitt's Creek. But yeah, I'm gonna write it on here in case you want to watch a witty, humorous, but very entertaining and well-made series. Okay, I'm gonna go now. See you later.
The next day.
Good morning, my name is Berries and welcome to another day of my vlog. Today is Saturday. Your girl is sick, so if I sound a bit weird, Unfortunately, I am under the weather. Today is Saturday and I am up about to go make myself a cup of coffee and get ready. I am playing deputy parent duties at my sister's school today. So that's what we're doing. And then I have a poetry workshop at 2 p.m. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to go because there is something else that my dad and I have to do afterwards, which I can't really show you guys, but it's something quite exciting that I'm doing for the year. But I can't show you guys, but I hope I can make it to the workshop. I'm not sure, but that's what the itinerary is looking for the day. Let us get ready. Kunzima. So I made it, guys. I am here currently in my mother's classroom. If you remember from last time, I mentioned that my mother actually teaches in the same school that my sister goes to. So we're just helping her bring her things in. What they're doing today is similar to what I attended last time, which is basically the parents attending school to get a feel of what their child's day-to-day looks like. So yeah, I'm hoping I could grab like a fruit or something so I can drink my flu tablets, but I'll catch you guys later.
And then writing and presenting. So now those are plages gelees, reading and view. Now we're going to go to writing and presenting. So the first step of writing and presenting, we teach the genre. For example, advertisement this week now. Ons teach now the advertensie. Now do not pre-writing. This is now where we do planning. This is how your heading must look. You must use bubble letters. You must use bold letters. Here must your picture be. Here must the contact details be. So then we structure the planning of how an advertisement must look. Then we revise. We go through it. Is there spelling mistakes? Did I plot the right things by the right positions or so? And then we proofread and edit. So then sometimes in the test we have most now the rough draft and then the final draft. So that by the final draft, this is now where the need, there mustn't be mistakes, there must be color, and so by
The next day.
Good morning. Happy Sunday.
absolutely miserable weather. What is this, honey? I'll tell you what it is. The ghetto. The absolute ghetto. In platform heels on top of that. Oh, Sana.
La pegué a mouse. Tú lo haces en chidería. Lo de do falba di, ti do falba sonke.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby.
That marks the end of this week's vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm feeling much better. I'm just left with a dry cough, but I'm feeling less miserable than I did at the beginning of this vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to tell a friend, to tell their friend, tell the other friend to join our family, because we have a very good time over here. I'll see you in my next video. I love you lots. Like Julie Tots.